Hi, my name's Tash and to sponsor me for the MS Readathon, just come to readwithtash.com. Bye! Janie asked Emily to come along too, which she did happily. The studio was a huge building. When Janie, her mother and Emily arrived, Mr. and Mrs. Starmaker were already waiting inside. Within the waiting room with dozens of little girls pacing around quickly, studying pieces of paper. So, what kind of a film is this? Janie asked the Star Makers. Well, it's not exactly a film, Mrs. Star Maker said. It's for TV. Have you ever heard of Nature Care? Nature Care, Janie said. It's a shampoo. Why do they want to make a TV series about shampoo? It's not a TV series. It's a commercial, Janie. They want me to be in an ad, Janie asked. It's a wonderful opportunity, Mr. Starmaker explained. It's a whole series of ads. When they show them on TV, you'll be famous. You won't even be able to walk down the street without someone saying, "Hi, Janie." Only they'll probably say, "Hi, Lizzie," because that's the name of the girl in the ad. The girl in the ads. Janie thought for a minute. She liked the idea of people recognizing her. "Oh, all right," she said. "When do I start?" Mr. and Mrs. Starmaker looked at each other and then back to Janie. "It's not that easy," Mrs. Starmaker said. "Do you see all these other girls? They all want to be Tizzy Lizzie too. The studio is going to test everyone and see who they like the best. Here, take this," she said, handing Janie a piece of paper. "First you have to learn these lines." Janie took the paper and then sat on the floor in the corner of the room. Emily sat next to her. "Are you okay, Janie?" she asked. "No, not really. Some of these girls can probably act better than I can." "Don't even think about that," Emily said. "Just learn your lines and try to do your best." Emily took the paper out of Janie's hand and looked at it. "It's simple," she said. "All you have to do is say these words. My life can take me anywhere, so my best friend is Nature Care. If your hair is getting frizzy, then a tip from Tizzy Lizzie, use Nature Care." "Hi there, little Lizzie." "That is easy," Janie said. "I don't get that end bit though." "Why, she says hello to herself." "I don't know. Don't worry about it. Just learn the words." Janie was very good at remembering words, and in a few minutes she knew them off by heart. She even said them out loud and swung her hair around when she did. Well, Emily said, you sounded like a different person, like a real actor on TV. That gave me goosebumps. Oh, anyone can do that? It's really basic. You could do it. Oh, no, I couldn't, Emily said. One by one, the other girls were called away into the studio. After a few minutes, they came out again and were taken home by their parents. None of them looked happy, and a couple of them were a little teary. Finally, it was Janie's turn. Mr. and Mrs. Starmaker and Janie's mother stayed behind, but Emily went with Janie to the makeup room where they washed and dried Janie's hair and made it look absolutely perfect. They put some dark makeup on her face that made it look dirty. Then Janie and Emily were led away to another room. There, Janie got into some old torn clothes and a big wide hat that looked like it had been run over by a truck. To be continued.